Welcome to Story from History. In this fourth installment, we dive into the lives and legacies of 5 more of the greatest rulers. Qin Shi Huang. Qin Shi Huang, born in 259 BCE, is renowned as the first emperor of China. He ascended the throne of the Qin state at the age of 13 and, by 221 BCE, had unified the warring states into a single empire, establishing the Qin dynasty and becoming Qin Shi Huangdi, meaning First Emperor of Qin. His reign is marked by significant achievements and reforms, most notably the centralization of power. He standardized laws, currency, weights, and measures throughout the empire, facilitating trade and communication. He also introduced a unified writing system that helped unify the diverse linguistic groups within the empire. Qin Shi Huangdi is perhaps best known for his ambitious building projects. The most famous is the Great Wall of China, initiated to protect the northern frontier from nomadic invasions. Another notable project was his mausoleum near Xi'an, guarded by the Terracotta Army. Discovered in 1974, this vast, life-sized army of clay soldiers, horses, and chariots was meant to protect him in the afterlife. Many workers died or were killed to preserve the tomb's secrets. Despite his accomplishments, Qin Shi Huangdi's reign was characterized by harshness and autocratic rule. He was notorious for his strict legalist policies, including severe punishments for dissent and the burning of books that did not conform to his regime's ideology. Scholars who opposed him were rumored to have been buried alive, and the suppression of intellectual freedom led to the destruction of many historical and philosophical texts. Qin Shi Huangdi also sought immortality, reflecting his fear of death. He organized numerous expeditions in search of the elixir of life and consumed various potions believed to confer eternal life. Ironically, some historians believe his death in 210 BCE may have been hastened by a mercury-based potion meant to make him immortal. His death led to the rapid decline of the Qin dynasty, which fell soon after in 206 BCE. Attila. Attila the Hun, born in 406 CE, is one of history's most feared leaders, often called the Scourge of God. He rose to power as the ruler of the Huns, a nomadic tribe from Central Asia, and ruled alone after his brother Blaidar's mysterious death in 445 CE. Attila is best known for his invasions of the Roman Empire, leading campaigns that caused widespread destruction and terror. His most famous campaign was in 451 CE in Gaul, where the Battle of the Catalonian Plains halted his advance into Western Europe. In 452 CE, he invaded Italy, sacking cities like Aquileia and Milan, but mysteriously spared Rome after a meeting with Pope Leo V, the details of which remain unclear. Attila maintained control over a vast and diverse confederation of tribes through strategic alliances and brute force. Despite his ruthless reputation, he was also a skilled diplomat, often negotiating tribute from the Roman empires. Intriguingly, Attila died in 453 CE under mysterious circumstances on his wedding night to Ildiko, possibly from a nosebleed or choking, exacerbated by heavy drinking. His empire quickly fragmented after his death due to internal conflicts and external pressures. Attila's legacy as a symbol of barbarian invincibility and terror deeply influenced European history and culture, leaving a lasting mark on the collective memory of Europe. Vladimir the Great. Vladimir the Great, born around 958 CE, was the Grand Prince of Kiev who ruled from 980 to 1015. He is best known for converting Kievan Rus to Christianity, a transformative event in the region's history. Initially ruling over Novgorod, Vladimir seized Kiev in 978, unifying the territories and consolidating his power. His early reign was marked by paganism and warfare. Vladimir expanded his realm through military campaigns and strategic marriages. Around 988, influenced by his grandmother Olga's earlier conversion and seeking stronger ties with the Byzantine Empire, Vladimir converted to Christianity. This led to the mass baptism of Kiev and the Christianization of Kievan Rus, fostering cultural and religious unity and aligning the region more closely with Byzantine culture. An interesting fact is his supposed investigation of various religions before choosing Byzantine Christianity. The primary chronicle recounts how envoys were sent to study Islam, Judaism, Western Christianity, and Byzantine Christianity, with the latter impressing Vladimir the most. Vladimir's reign also saw significant cultural and administrative reforms. He established schools, built churches, and introduced Byzantine art and architecture. His legal reforms included codifying laws and strengthening central authority, laying the groundwork for a more unified state. Despite the difficult start, Vladimir the Great's subsequent years focused on ensuring peace and justice. His legacy as a Christianizer of Kievan Rus earned him the title Saint Vladimir. His reign significantly influenced Eastern Europe culturally and religiously, laying the foundation for the future Russian state. Joseph II, born in 1741, reigned as Holy Roman Emperor from 1765 until his death in 1790. He is known for his ambitious reforms aimed at modernizing and centralizing the Habsburg Empire, which spanned Austria, Hungary, Bohemia, parts of Italy, and the Balkans. Joseph II carried out extensive administrative, legal, and social reforms during his reign. He sought to promote equality before the law, religious tolerance, and improved education and health systems. Joseph's reforms included the abolition of serfdom in 1781, giving more rights to peasants. He also sought to reduce the power of the nobility and clergy, often encountering resistance from these groups. An interesting aspect of Joseph II's reign was his enlightened absolutism, which combined his desire for reform with a belief in centralized power. During his reign, he issued more than 6,000 decrees, covering a wide range of issues, from religious practices to economic policy. His efforts to modernize the economy included promoting agricultural improvements and industrial development. Joseph II's reforms were met with mixed results and faced significant opposition from various quarters, including conservative elements within his own empire. His attempts to increase religious tolerance and secularize education were particularly controversial. Joseph II left behind a lasting legacy as a monarch who sought to improve the lives of his subjects through progressive policies. His reign marked an important chapter in the history of the Habsburg Empire and contributed to the broader Enlightenment movement in Europe. Ramesses II. Ramses II, also known as Ramses the Great, ruled Egypt from 1279 to 1213 BC during the 19th dynasty. He is known for his military prowess, monumental building projects, and long reign. One of Ramses II's most notable achievements were his military campaigns, especially the Battle of Kadesh against the Hittites in 1274 BC. Although the battle ended in a stalemate, it resulted in the first known peace treaty in history. Ramses II was an expansive ruler who placed great emphasis on propaganda designed to glorify his rule, and he often portrayed himself as a god-king in statues and inscriptions, cementing his legacy and ensuring that his name would be remembered. He built magnificent temples at Abu Simbel with colossal statues of himself, as well as the Ramesseum, his funerary temple at Thebes. Interesting facts about Ramses II include his prolific family life. He fathered over 100 children by his many wives, the most famous of whom was Nefertari. Her tomb in the Valley of the Queens is one of the most beautifully decorated burial sites, emphasizing Ramses' affection for her. Despite the greatness of his reign, The last years of Ramses II's reign saw economic hardship and pressure from invading tribes. Yet his legacy as one of Egypt's greatest pharaohs survived. His mummified remains are on display at the Egyptian Museum in Cairo, offering a tangible link to his legendary past. Here is today's video of the 5 greatest rulers in history. Which of these leaders do you find most interesting? Let us know in the comments below. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing historical stories. Thank you for watching. See you again.